Let's talk to Ben Wood, who's Chief Analyst for market research firm CCS Insight. Good to see you, Ben. So, look, is this about improving technology or the EU showing its green credentials, or maybe a bit of both?
I think it's a number of different things. It's a victory for common sense. It's the EU, I think, genuinely trying to do something that's more environmentally appropriate. And you could argue there's a little bit of flexing muscles as well.
I don't know about you, but I've got a drawer at home which is just full of different cables and different wires. And so it does seem like a great win for consumers that will have much tidier sideboards, fewer cables getting tangled up. But might there be hidden costs further down the line? Are we going to end up paying higher prices for that universal cable that does it all?
Well, I don't think so, actually. I think the upsides are going to outweigh the downsides. We are going to find where we'll end up, we can have one charger which will cover our laptop, our tablet, our mobile phone, other things like digital cameras, headphones, handheld video gaming consoles. These are all things that the EU have encompassed with this legislation. And I think that that's going to be good news. It also means that if you forget your charger or you're traveling, there's a high degree of certainty that you will be able to charge your electronic devices. Of course, there will be some evolutions in chargers. That we're seeing chargers that do fast charging, for example, which need a higher wattage. But at least if you only have to replace that once rather than for multiple different devices, it will be a win.
And yet, Ben, not everyone's a fan of this idea. Apple, surprise, surprise, they say it's going to stifle innovation rather than encourage it. Do they have a point?
Well, I think that Apple have, to some extent, a strong argument in the fact that there's 1 billion iPhones in people's pockets actively used today. So that's an awful lot of phones with a lightning conductor. A lightning connector. But the interesting thing is that they themselves are quietly transitioning to USB-C. So on the MacBook series of computers and also on the iPad Pro series of tablets, they are already using USB-C. My suspicion is that Apple have seen this coming. As your report indicated, the EU have been talking about this for over a decade, and probably Apple's lobbyists have been in close discussions with the EU, and it really wouldn't surprise me if we ultimately see them moving to USB-C on the iPhone.
Ben Wood at CCS Insight, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.